Hello. A few weeks ago I was growing tomatoes in this greenhouse, in these bags, and that soil mix. And the tomatoes were doing so badly I had to terminate them. And at the time I put it down to the weather we were having here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. The summer weather was poor, and that's putting it mildly. It was cool and it was cloudy, so we'd no warmth, no sunshine, and that's why I thought the tomatoes were doing so badly, so I terminated them. And then I decided, let's check this soil mix. It's a new soil mix, it's one I made up earlier in the year. All the tomatoes were in the same mix and they were all suffering. I thought they were all suffering because of the weather conditions. But what if they were all suffering because of that soil mix? Anyway, I checked the soil mix out. This is some video I shot at the time. Check this out. So when we pop it in here, it starts at 7, and if it goes higher than 7, it's alkaline, and if it goes lower than 7, it's acid. And ideally for tomatoes, we're probably looking at 6 to 7 pH. Now, most of these bags went off scale, and this only measures down till 3.5, and that's extremely acidic. Extremely acidic. And I'm lower than that. So right, let's check the acidity on these bags before we go any further. Let me just switch this on. So let's try this first bag. Six, 5, 4.5, 4, sitting at 4. Now it's gone to low. Low is less than 3.5. That's the lowest it measures. Won't measure any lower than that. So that bag is extremely acidic. It's gone to 4. I mean, the fact that it's hunting shows you that it's working, that it is measuring something. So should we say that bag's got an acidity of 4? Yeah. Let's do the next one. Pull in the probe. Wow! Wow, did you catch that? Did you catch that? Right off scale. So that's lower than 3.5 acidity. Okay, so as you could see from that, the soil mix was seriously acidic. Seriously. The lowest that my meter will read is 3.5, a pH of 3.5, and that is extremely acidic, and in some instances the meter was going off scale. It was that acidic. Now tomatoes like to be somewhere between 6 and 7 pH. That's generally recommended for tomatoes. So I was a mile out. So it was all down to me. It was all down to me. I'd messed up. And I was going to throw that soil mix out, and as you know, I like to recycle, so I was going to recycle that soil mix for the following year, and I was going to throw it out. And when I put the video up, quite a few subscribers said, hey, why don't you try and modify it? How do you mean? Well, change the acidity. How am I going to do that? Lime wash isn't a bad idea. Well, I have got to tell you, lime wash isn't a bad idea. So I started applying lime wash to the soil in these bags, to the soil mix, in the hope that I could raise it from an off the scale below 3.5 pH to somewhere between 6 and 7. So how long is this going to take for this mix to become less acidic? I've no idea. How much lime wash are you going to add? I've no idea. How often are you going to do this? I've no idea. I just don't know. I've never done it before. I don't know how long this will take. I don't even know if it'll work. But because lots of subscribers and viewers have suggested it, and because I had some lime, yeah, we're giving it a go. We're giving it a go. So I think at the outset I'll probably do this maybe once or twice a week. For a number of weeks. I don't know how many, but I'll keep checking it regularly, and we'll see if we can move that acidity a bit closer to the 6/7 that I'm trying to achieve, which is more to the liking of tomatoes. And so I started applying this lime wash every 2 or 3 days. I don't know how much and I don't know how often, so don't ask me, but I start pouring it in. And at the same time I thought, I wonder if there's another vegetable that I could grow, even though we've moved into autumn, in this mix that might give me a sort of litmus paper effect. If that vegetable would grow, then presumably the soil mix is moving in the right direction. So I had some lettuce, and that's what you're looking at now. These are the lettuce that I planted, and I've got to tell you, I'm really impressed by them. I really am. So that tells me, or at least I hope it tells me, that this soil is starting to go between 6 and 7 pH, there or thereabouts, but certainly not as low as 3.5. So let's stick this soil meter in and see what it actually is. Hope you can see that meter settled out at 6, and it was less than 3.5. So that lime wash has certainly done the business. So I will be keeping this soil now till next year, and I will be growing tomatoes in it because I have more confidence. This meter's given me confidence, and these lettuce growing have given me confidence. Let's try this one next door. Let me just clean the probe first. That one settled out at 6. So we have a 6 and a 6.5. Starting from 3.5. Yeah, we're happy with that. Yeah, this soil mix is going to be used again next year to grow tomatoes in. And I'm going to be eating these lettuce as a bonus crop. Hey, how about that? How about that? Hope you've enjoyed the video. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.